2 months ago, I challenged myself to try to learn speedrunning in 7 days. What followed was weeks of attempts, pain, fails, close calls, and after over a terabyte of footage in 72 hours, well, you'll just have to see. Now, this was originally going to be a main channel video, but this was just so stupid, but instead of deleting it, I figured we could just laugh at my pain together. So, day 1. I figured it'd be best to just start out by beating the game normally before I had learned anything, and it went just about as well as you'd expect. Oh no, that's not good at all. That is not good. That is not good at all. Now, obviously this went terribly, but I still had my dream to get that 30-minute run. At this point, I probably should have just done some outside practice and like learned the most optimal paths for stuff, but I think I wanted to get a sub 1 hour run before I did any of that fancy stuff. But yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, things didn't really go well, especially during this run where you'd think, wow, he's about to kill the dragon, he has 8.5 minutes before the timer runs out, there's no possible way he can mess this up. But I think you forgot that you're watching me. I don't want to talk about it. And it may seem like it didn't take much to get to this point, but we were already at day 3, and I had already put 17 hours into this. So finally, I decided to get some practice. I found this one map that helps you learn how to one-cycle the dragon, which is basically the thing where you just sit below the dragon and try to sleep a bunch of times. I played some maps and I looked through some videos online, and honestly, they were pretty helpful. I watched almost the entirety of RecRap's speedrunning series, and I literally used it to learn every single bastion route. I literally spent an entire day just switching between practicing one cycles and going through bastions. And after that, I finally decided to return to see what kind of runs I could get. Now I just need a fortress. Is there a fossil growing in here? This way. I don't think I can express how demotivating speedrunning can be. Like I went into this thinking that it was going to be just a little fun challenge, but it is so mentally draining. You really need to love speedrunning to succeed. I mean, just listen to my voice after this death. I just didn't know where the portal was. And for some reason, I kept going. I feel like this is probably the part where I should have realized that this challenge was slowly driving me insane. I mean, I was spending almost every hour I physically could loading up seed after seed, but I think what kept me going was moments like this. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sub 1 hour. Now this is cool and all, but I know what you might be thinking. Wow, great, Jag, good for you. You finally got a run that's, you know, quite literally double your goal. And well, I mean, yeah, but yeah, no, I got nothing. It's kind of pathetic. It was even starting to impede on friendships.
What are you even doing right now?
Speedrunning.
You're literally running a speedrun.
Yes, what did you think I was doing?
We're loading up Goat Simulator.
But despite this, all this time I was spending speedrunning was paying off. I finally got my first sub 30-minute end enter. My anxiety was through the roof. I got the one cycle ready, I had my pearl in hand, and then the dragon didn't perch. And then I got killed by an enderman. But I knew that all this was still a part of the process. I was still getting closer. The demotivation from this and the hundreds of runs where I'd make it through the bastion and couldn't find a fortress was a lot, but I was still honestly having fun. A few hundred more attempts and I got another sub 30-minute end enter. Only this time, when the dragon didn't perch, I waited it out, and I got a 33-minute run. The finish line was right there. I could literally see it. There was only 3 minutes between us and victory. All I had to do was the final push. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. 30 minutes and 37 seconds. No, I was 37 seconds away. Come on, that was so close that the dragon just perched 37 seconds faster. Now, you may be wondering why I decided to stop when I was literally only 37 seconds away from my goal. And the reason is, I didn't. I have almost an additional, like, 20 hours of footage of me just speedrunning. But something I think I learned from this challenge is, honestly, sometimes if you're not enjoying something, it's best to stop. But in my opinion, we didn't really fail. We just got, like, second place. Oh, and you may be wondering what day I got that run on. Yeah, it was day 18. The 7 days thing, it was never gonna happen.